similar issues with a lot of our music stuff.
Mm.
It's been very frustrating. I like send examples and then I get stuff back and I'm like, did you even pay attention to the examples that I showed you? I had one guy, super nice guy, wanted to do a music video. I'm like, cool. So I give him, he says, what do you want to do? I said, well, here's the lyrics. And then here's my examples. And I get back like an actual movie script where music stops, people have dialogue.
Oh, jeez.
And I'm like, what? None of my examples had that.
Mm-hmm.
Why did you do that? Well, I was like, no, I actually don't.
No.
And I was trying to be like, find the nicest way to say no.
Right.
Because he was really excited about it. And that's like the worst feeling is just you letting down somebody. Like, look, I appreciate the time and effort you'd spent on this. Like, and maybe in like at something else, this would really work. But I needed it more like the examples that
boats.
I gave.
Sorry,
you.
look at the boats. Oh, did you see the boats?
Boats.
The boats are gone.
Bears. So yeah, it was kind of like, this is not going to work. I mean, it was a devil, and the song had nothing about a devil making a deal with you to do a boxing match. I'm not kidding.
Oh, God.
Not kidding. And I'm like, there is nothing even close to that in the song. And I was just like, oh. And you feel bad. Like, I feel terrible not liking the idea.
Kaylee, I agree. I think we need to see this.
Oh. It would have been.
I'm starting to feel like
it would have been something.
You just turned down a hit.
It would have, yeah. Mind warped to 2005.
Oh, I went down that rabbit hole recently of watching music videos from like when I grew up, and
oh, they're terrible.
It's like maybe one in every 100 music videos is actually good.
Oh, yeah. One actually has like, so, I sent him some videos of like later Deftones stuff, which are pretty cool. They're kind of abstract and, there's themes, but it's not overt. And it's, I don't know, to me, it's
an energy, not a theme, or it's an energy, not a plot.
Yes. There's not a story to this.
Yeah.
It's more like concept of what's going on. Right. And it's a mix between the band playing and then these like, just kind of images. And that's kind of what I was looking for, because I thought maybe it would be a little easier to instead of like trying to do a location shoot with all these different things, we could just like, hey, do this thing in a warehouse, and then you can get some like crazy, imagery, maybe even, I don't care if you use stock.
Don't mind me.
Stuff, I don't care, just make it cool. And I mean, it was cool. For somebody else from the 80s. It was something. So like I said, I feel bad on that end when I know somebody's put in effort into something like that and they're really excited about it. I'm like, oh, how do I say this?
I mean, I've been on the other end of that where I've like done work for people, and I could just tell immediately that what I was making was not what they wanted. And I guess it's all in how you take that, Some people will just get crushed by that.
He was cool when we were doing some other things prior to that. I kind of had to steer him in the right direction. He was cool. He's like, no, whatever you want. You're the client, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yeah, same thing happened when I was trying to get our music mixed. I gave it to somebody. I showed examples. I was like, here's what we're looking for. And it came back and it sounded like an 80s thrash band. And I'm like, can we have a talk about this? Like, why are you so far off? You're not even just, oh, make a minor tweak here and there, which is
Right.
totally normal. You're like miles off of what I explained. And then I'm like, I often go to my wife, am I just not speaking well enough? Do I not communicate
I mean, it's
good? Because
this is such a dealing with artists thing, because artists, I feel like a lot of the time they do work for other people because they have to, and then it's so hard to like, it's so hard for them or for us to not do the thing we want instead of the thing the
Sure.
client wants.
I mean, I've done that when I used to make slot car tracks, routed wood slot car tracks for people, and they would come in with ideas. But before we settled on something, I would be like, I'm not doing that.
Right.
I would just flat out say, no, I'm not going to do that. You're not going to like it after 2 months. It's just not. And they're like, oh no, but this would be great. I said, yeah, just not. That's not what I like doing. That's not what I want to do. So, you can find somebody else, or you can listen to my suggestions, and, I'll take your idea and then I'll show you what I mean. But yeah, I was always really upfront. Do I not do words good? Yes. It's about the crux of it.
I mean, I know I don't. Like, I feel like I am a very bad communicator of ideas. But even that has its limits.
Yeah, I mean, being in a band, you have to get really good at not only communicating your idea, but being able to, like, show your idea and then also receive input and then interpret that into whatever somebody is saying for an idea.
Right.
And it's just like when I was racing the sprint car and I had an engine problem, and I didn't pay that much for the engine that I ended up having an engine problem with. So I explained to the guy, I said, take a look at this. If it's going to cost more than blank, I don't want to do anything with this, because it's going to, the engine's not worth it.
Mm-hmm.
But if you can rebuild the thing for under, such and such, then let's do it. He says, yeah, we can do that. Get done. Engine looks great. I mean, he really did a number on it. Cleaned it all up. The whole nine. And then I get a bill for significantly more than what we agreed upon. And I just looked at him, I said, what part of don't do this if it's over this amount did you not understand? And his reasoning was, well, I just wanted it to be. And I said, I hear you.
But that's not what I
You
wanted.
didn't call. Yeah, that's not what I wanted. And you didn't call to discuss with me. You never gave me a, like, hey, if we do this, I know it's going to be a little bit more, but it's going to be really good.
Right.
There was none of that. And I was just like, I'm not paying that. And he just kind of looked at me and said, I'm not paying that. I said, I will pay you what I agreed to pay you. And he just kind of went, but I'm all, well, either you can have a paperweight or you can at least recover some of your money. Because I told him if he doesn't do the thing that I want him to do, I said, take the parts off.
Right.
And give me back the block and all
My
that.
block.
Yeah.
Hey, Jim, I don't know why in the setups of this game they decided to give you so much fuel for qualifying. As if you could actually do 10 laps on a set of tires. You don't even get 10 laps worth of time.
Oops. Yep. Curbs are bad.
Curbs are bad. Meanwhile, Billy is driving just fine on 0.0 fuel.
You like that? I wasn't paying attention.
Who needs fuel?
It's the magic. It's the magic of it, really.
Where is fuel? There it is. 4 laps should be plenty of fuel. Oh, tires. Forgot tires. That is the second 311 time-based thing I've had in this session. This is
311.
it's all coming together, man. It's all coming together. Don't ask. You don't even want to know. Just don't even.
Ba-na-na-na-na-na, ba-na-na-na-na-na.
No. I didn't even look at my time to see if I'm anywhere in the ballpark, but I think my steering wheel says P20, so I'm going to say probably not good.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, P20 we are.
Come on. You got 9 minutes left. You can do this.
I'm going for it. Tank.
Who isn't real? It's a figment of our imagination.
All right, Paint, all I need to know is, did it happen without encouragement? We won't make all of chat puke today. Natural. Oh, that's good. Oh, natural.
Okay. Go to track again? Sure. I go dry.
I'm so slow. I'm like, is my gas pedal connected? Am I
No.
not getting proper
Am I not getting
inputs?
full throttle? Extra fuel in case you want to pop out for a slice of pizza. I like that. Like, hey, since we've got extra, I'm kind of hungry. Oh, God. I expected that to last longer coming out of the pits. Heyo. Hey, don't use the curves. Curves are bad. Okay.
Okay. Struggling to get power down.
Yeah, it's especially out of those awkward and tight corners. It just goes from stuck to just lighten it up like a piece of butter.
2 laps of fuel remaining now.
A stick of butter. Can I say a piece of butter? Maybe I can't say that.
Why not?
I don't know. It sounds weird, doesn't it? I got a piece of cake. Give me a piece of butter. Like, it just sounds bizarre. Like,
I thought you meant like legally. May I legally say these words?
not allowed to in this state.
Well, I had a purple middle sector, so that's cool.
Heyo. Fight in the car. Holy cow.
It is a fight. We've done it. P10.
That last lap put you into P10. We're currently in P10.
I'll take it. Retire. Stonks.
Well, I'm 15th right now, so.
Oh. Oh, how the shoe goes to the hand of the other foot.
Very good.
And I'm so spoiled by doing single player. All these like in laps and everything.
Right?
Cone, you good? I think we all know that I am not. When's the last time you were good? 5th grade? No, P11. I'm dropping.
avoid the fucking stupid curves.
Shooting old dang old curves on there, man. They'll get you.
Yep. Hey, James.
Billy is P5. I've been lied to.
Oh, well, now I am.
Oh, you're the one that bumped me down to P11. Oh, yeah, that's fine. I'll accept that.
Okay, that's okay.
That's okay. At least we'll
Tone
both
will
make it to
remember
the
that.
Q2.
Oh, shit.
Shit. It's a shame none of this matters because it's going to be a rain race.
I know.
Have we had one
Prepare
yet?
for misery.
I don't think we've had a rain race. I think we had a rain qualifying.
Yeah, it's going to be wonderful.
Let me retire.
Feedran is rating with a party of 20.
Thank you, Adrian. Thank you for reminding me.
Well,
I didn't turn
I
those
guess I'll
off.
just
too.
leave it there.
Where is there?
Five. Well, where is there?
5th and 11th. You're at a 31.5. I'm at a 32.0. I feel like I've got a tiny bit left in it, but I don't think I've got a freaking 30.9. That's for sure.
Yeah, no, I can't even, again, this is the fastest that I've gone. I don't think I ever broke into the 31s.
What is Leclerc doing in 19th place at the moment?
When I was behind him in practice, he was terrible, and then all of a sudden he shot up to the top of the board and then slowly did a backslide.
Huh.
All right.
So I know I'm going to drop at least
No.
one.
You ended your session, correct?
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
watching.
Do I have to go out back into the car to end session, or
No, you can do it from the garage.
can I session info?
You have to escape out of the garage, but
Oh. That's right. I remembers.
UI design is their passion.
Yes.
You should do a whole video just comparing the UI of every
Oh,
racing game.
Can you imagine? I already made people mad with what I did yesterday. And it's supposed to be fun. It's supposed to be a fun video. Like, I never said any of them are terrible. There are ones that I prefer more than the other. But just, holy cow. People just lose their mind. Or discuss points that weren't even the point of the video.
Uh-oh.
Oh, snap.
Uh-oh.
Shouldn't have done that.
I'm out. P18.
Oh,
they picked
oh,
up
no.
a lot. Holy
Wow,
crap.
I guess the track got faster. I guess we can't do that.
All right, well. Have fun in Q2.
5 minutes to go. You better freaking jump back in. Holy smokes.
I did jump back in, too. I ran again.
Yeah, but there was like 8 or 9 minutes left in the qualifying.
I guess I
session.
could have run a third set. It looked
Yeah,
like we were
I only
good.
ran 2 sets as well.
Freaking 5th and 11th, I thought we were set. Canito's slow. It's true.
Tim says, not going to lie, I'm surprised you said you like the iRacing car the best. I waffle between the Automobilista 2 and the iRacing car. The iRacing car is definitely stuck more, but I don't like the way that it lets go. The tire lets go of grip. I prefer the way that the AMS2 car works.
That's true
more
of
in that
every
regard.
iRacing car. Every single
Yeah.
iRacing car needs to let go of grip smoother.
Yeah. Well, R Factor 2 actually had a similar issue. R Factor 2 is just more lively. Like, the car is just more exciting to drive.
Mm-hmm.
And I never even said which one I thought was realistic. I just said which one I prefer, like
Right.
the aspects that I preferred of each car and the things that I didn't. And like one of my biggest things when I kind of did my summary at the end was the experience. What I'm looking for, like an overall experience. And so I said, depending on the day, it could be iRacing, it could be Automobilista 2. I think I prefer the way the car drives slightly more in Automobilista 2 because of the way it ramps its edge of traction feel is closer to race room, which I like. But the iRacing one is good too. And you technically at this moment can have a more authentic field of cars and a season. But then it's hard to ignore the things that you can do with Automobilista 2's AI. You can get granular like you can in NASCAR Racing 2003.
Right.
So there's like all these trade-offs. So I like even R Factor 2. If R Factor 2 just didn't run like shit. And that was the other thing is how long am I supposed to get how long do I have to try to get something to work before I can say that I'm having a problem with it?
I feel like that
I
window
spent-
just keeps opening more and more every new game release. And I had words
Right.
about this with Pacific Drive. I was like terrified of that game coming out because every single game that comes out anymore that I'm excited about is a technical mess for the first year.
Yeah.
And you're just supposed to
Yep.
suck it up and say, "Yep, that's just how it is. You just gotta wait for patches."
Well, and I've probably got the most hours in R Factor 2 because back in the day, I used to play that sim all the time. I had R Factor 2 before it was even on Steam. And you had to get a email and a migration code or something to get it, because they weren't going to do updates on their website anymore. So I've had that thing forever. And then they broke it in 2018 or whatever it was with the Sebring update. And it's just had problems since. So this was I have a new PC. It's a brand new, fresh build. I spent 5 times more time trying to get that thing to run optimally because I did want to showcase each one in the best light possible. And it's a conspiracy now that I somehow made R Factor 2 look bad on purpose. Because I was having frame freezes and all this. I'm like, which other people do have. It's not just me. It's great that if you don't have it, and it's like, so how long am I supposed to work on this? I spent almost 10 hours trying to get that thing to run right, going through all the fixes and everything. So like, I just laugh because people are just losing their minds. I'm like, so where's the cutoff point?
People are just so invested
They assume, yeah.
in their own picks. You know what I mean? Nobody wants to consider that there are other things out there other than the things they already like.
Or a nuanced opinion on the thing that they like. That's not okay either.
Jem says that he's encouraging you to go faster through anger.
It usually ends up getting me. Well, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
It never works for me. The angrier I get, the worse I drive.
I remember I ran a race in the sprint car at a track, and it was just not clicking for me. I was in the A feature, but I was like, I don't know. I was kind of meandering around, and then I kind of worked my way up. I qualified terrible, so I made it, through the heat race into the main, and I was like starting 18th or something, and I slowly worked my way forward, and by the time I got almost halfway in the race, I had worked my way up to 10th, which for me at that track was pretty good, but it's not great. And then I got taken out in somebody else's mess. I was so mad that when I restarted, I started at the tail end. I restarted back in like 17th or 18th, and I drove that thing up to 5th before I got collected at the finish line, trying to pass somebody on the outside for like 5th or 6th or whatever it was, and I went backwards doing a wheelie across the line. And it was probably the first time that I had really gotten mad in the sprint car and drove it like that. And so I come into the pits, and my brother, because my brother and my dad worked, helped me out. My brother was the crew chief, and he's like, "Where's that been the whole time?" I'm like, "I don't know. I didn't know I could do that."
I gotta say, Jem, it's not working so great this session.
Yeah,
32.6
right now.
We're gonna need some focus, some determination. Do you actually have enough energy to do 2 laps back to back?
I don't even know, but
okay.
sometimes my second lap is better than my first.
Yeah. This track you're at VMAX so often it probably doesn't even matter.
It's at 10 right now, 9. Yeah, it's using it up.
I'm thinking you gotta be.
I'm freaking 7/10 off
I'm
my
thinking
delta right now.
31, low 31 to have a chance to get through. Maybe a 30.
Well, that lap's not gonna cut it.
That one wasn't gonna do it.
Nope. Just regroup here.
Whoop.
Dun 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 dun. Oh. Yeah, the preview you did was really cool. I was already looking forward to that, and then watching you. What was
Yeah,
it?
I was so nervous, you know,
Tuesday?
because it's been such a long time that I've been anticipating that. It's maybe not exactly the game I thought it would be originally, but I'm still pretty pleased with the direction they took it.
Oh, so the tires I have still have the lowest amount of wear.
Oh, you don't have a new set left?
No. 9, 6, and 5. So I'll try this set again. All right.
It really didn't seem like the tire wear was too bad. I missed most of the stream and I still pre-purchased it. Yeah, I think I thought maybe it was going to be a very car people centric game, but I don't think so at all. I think a lot of people that just enjoy like survival games and stuff like that are going to kind of like it.
I think if people kind of get the idea of what it is, it's a much broader audience.
Yeah,
that you're right. That I was anticipating. I
thought
I
it
was
gonna
anticipating
be
something a little bit more niche.
Right.
All right, let's try. Let's try not to screw up my.
The characters are pretty, but whatever. That part of the game doesn't ruin it for me, you know.
Yeah. It's so again, like watching you do that, and then I played that Signalis game. I just finished the main part of it last night. I'm gonna play more of it because apparently there's more to it. It's very Silent Hill, old school Silent Hill, which I love. But then the subject matter and then the way that they go about telling the story can be very confusing. But if you're paying attention, it is very intriguing. Like, it's really cool. The thing is, they don't have any spoken dialogue.
Oh.
So you don't get that, do I believe the character is talking bit or not? Which, like some of that stuff that was happening in your playthrough, I'm like, hey, couldn't we do that a little better? But it's really, I get it. It's not really the focus. It's more of the, forgive the pun, vehicle to kind of get you from point A to point B. I don't think there's anything super deep going there. There might be later.
And no, Jam, Pacific Drive is the studio's debut. It was their first game.
Okay, don't turn.
Just don't. You know what? Just don't then.
Yeah, just don't do it. Just stop it.
I wish I could at least see your sectors or something. I wish I could help.
Yeah, I'm behind right now by almost a tenth. I lost it coming out of that corner because I had to wait for the car. So I've got to make this up somewhere.
You need at least a second and a half.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. Oh, offline. That was good. I was trying something. Didn't work. Oh, okay. You're just not going to slow down there. That's cool.
Wiggle, wiggle.
Yep, that was better. Not gaining enough time. All right.
I think it's almost time for the womp womp music. Man, the smoke looks bad in this game.
You just cannot. I mean, you just breathe on the tire too much or
Mm-hmm.
the throttle too much, and it just
Don't breathe on your
goes
tires.
faster, but not fast enough.
Yeah, it looks
Jesus.
like whipped cream. I mean, smoke is one of those things that I don't think any game has done well. That looks
Just
pretty good.
cannot. It's not though.
It's not-
I'm going backwards. I just can't. I don't know. That one lap when I did the 31, like I hit that corner just right.
Yeah, but just think about how much
Yeah,
easier
go
this is
back.
going to be in the rain.
Gosh. Almost died there.
Luckily, it's always, a light, gentle rain in Florida. Never,
Sure.
never a
Mhm.
monsoon. Especially in Miami.
2/10 up.
Hey, that'll get you 2/10
Nowhere.
up.
Yep.
It'll get you 2/10 closer to 14th.
How did I lose so much time there? I did it better.
You did have a pretty big lockup.
It didn't even feel like I locked up at all.
Mm-hmm.
There was nothing. There was no like vibration, there was no tire noise, there was no nothing to let me know that I was locking up.
That was my problem with
Oh.
the Group A car, is that, like, I would be mid-turn, and I would just keep giving it wheel until the point at which, you've given it so much wheel that it should just be understeering off the course.
Mm-hmm.
And through that whole turn, like, the force feedback never changed. Like, there was never even a tiny bit of difference in the feel.
Well, we are
Well,
we are out of luck here.
we got a big hole to dig out of, but you can't dig very deep in Florida, so it's not so bad.
Shit. I don't know. The car felt really.
So
That
here's
first qualifying session, the car felt like it was nice and tight and on edge,
Mhm.
or sticking. And this one, everything felt squishy. So, wow, just a
You do-
little bit of life on those tires, and it's
you do have to keep in mind when you do practice, you're in like the best version of that car, and our car is not the best version of our car.
well, damn it.
Well, it's race time, I guess.
Yep, I'm gonna. You know what? I gotta take a pit stop. I'll be right back.
It's all the water.
Yep.
You can dig deep in Florida. It's just called a sinkhole.
Miami water.
I used to really love doing that as a kid. Like, I would just go outside and take a shovel and dig for water because it was so easy. Like, you could be out there for 15 minutes and hit water, and that's just like, when you're a little kid, it's kind of just like I don't know. It feels monumental. Like, I just dug to water. Versus here, you could spend 15 minutes and dig and hit rocks and then get no further. Oh, I just realized how they did the water for the boats. They didn't dig out. They put like a little wall up to put some water in it. Yes, it's very clay here. You get about 3 or 4 inches of topsoil, then clay for about 6 to 10 inches, and then rock. Oof, I'm getting hosed. And it's crazy how much the difficulty has changed. I remember playing these games on 90 to 95 difficulty all day long, easy peasy. And now we're at 69 and it's like a struggle bus. Just mountain on my mountain.
Okay, driver acclaim. I have none.
None. Yeah, I had none. Man, your bathroom must be close to the sim rig. Or you just have big stride.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. With that, I'm known for being so tall.
20 laps.
In the rain.
I mean, it says rain, but that could be like starts in the sun and goes to rain. Could be starts in the rain, goes to sun. Could rain the whole damn time. Who knows?
Oh, we're gonna die.
It's just a jar. That was the worst when I had that office in the attic. Having to go down a freaking loft ladder to get downstairs to go to the bathroom. That was awful.
Oh no, that's got to take forever. Yeah, no, mine's just. I'm like centrally located in the house, so the bathroom is also centrally located in the house.
Why does this loading screen always take so long?
It's so good.
I wonder how much mold is in that old office. I tried to stop in there when we were down there, and then obviously we got sick, but I also just can't get a hold of the guy, so. But yeah, I would love to see what became of that attic office. Well, it doesn't look wet yet, does it?
No. A little bit misty.
Alright, skipping that. America.
America.
It's Sergio Perez on pole today, and Max Verstappen lines up alongside.
Sure, whatever. Rest of the grid then.
Leclerc, Hamilton, Russell,
Where's your rival? Oh, your rival didn't do too good.
Oh yeah.
I haven't seen him yet.
Ocon, Gasly,
Ocon's in 11th.
Right.
Did I just miss him?
Magnussen,
No. Where is he?
Cohen,
Cohen, 17th. Yeah. Sainz is in 19th. He had a penalty.
last spot on the grid.
America.
It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out then. Let's see who can prevail. And
Well, I
Okay.
imagine they'll be starting
Oh,
to
it looks
feel
dark.
adrenaline.
Did it announce you as Cohen?
It does, yeah.
Preparing to go into battle. The
I
unknown
forgot you did
situation
that.
will bring nerves, but that's a good thing.
It looks
Took my brain a second to catch up there.
a bit gloomy out there.
Ain't
Okay.
good.
So
All right.
they're saying there's 2 blobs of clouds and then 3 of rain. So I'm gonna say it's probably gonna rain on like lap 7 or 8. That's my guess.
Okay, so just leave the default strategy.
Because we're gonna almost certainly
Yeah, but we can't pit at the same time though, right?
we can't. No.
Okay.
So
It don't matter.
It's basically whoever's in front gets pit priority is how I've always worked that out.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll just do this one then,
Pause my alerts.
since it seems like.
I mean, I'm going to start it on the softs because we're not going to be on them for that long.
Yeah,
In theory.
I agree. So yeah, theoretically, and then it goes the whole race.
Yeah, and then it just doesn't rain.
Yep. It's like I told you I was gonna miss.
Yeah.
All right.
Here goes nothing.
Yep.
I had a heck of a start. Oh, so did you.
Early up shifts, later down shifts.
I don't know why. The game just seems so quiet to me right now. I'm so sorry that you're behind me.
I was trying to avoid everybody. I did it to myself.
God, how do they accelerate so much out of there? Back and forth. It's super great that they just have you on the rev limiter chip all the time on the straightaways now, too. So even if you wanted to patch, you can't go any faster.
Right.
Oh, they're big slow. Big slow. I'm going for it.
That start was okay. Now stay alert for threats.
Do it. Oh, Albon. Jeez.
That was a move. Botas is too slow. There. Got myself some volume. Oh, that's you.
I was trying to make a move on Albon. Nice move. Good job, as you almost take out your teammate.
Oh, I just did a big hang up.
Yep, I saw it.
It's always in the race. Oh, I am not looking forward to that rain. Well, that's the thing, Tech. I wasn't even on DRS and I was on the chip. So it's like, what's the point of DRS then? Oh, well, they just all hit each other up here. I feel like my assessment was right that I would do better in the race. So far. Till it rains.
Just trying not to get taken out.
Yeah. And they are going for blood up here. You guys are teammates.
It's so funny, like you're smoking the tires and everything, and I bet you don't even know it.
No, not a clue.
Like right there.
Oh. And like I'm watching my front tires, they're not locked up.
Right. That's what I said. It doesn't make any sense.
Give me the durs. Oh, Joe's on hards, no wonder. That is just not wise. In before it doesn't rain, and he looks like a friggin' genius.
Right. Oh, it's raining. You just said it. Now it's raining.
Oh, I don't see nothing.
Oh, I see it. I can see it.
Oh, I just got a drop, yep.
Yeah, my engine's tanked. There, I'm just getting destroyed.
Oh,
Which sucks because this would have been like, you know, nice to be able to compete.
It won't matter in the rain.
Instead,
Maybe you'll... Oh, sorry, Joe. Maybe you'll have the advantage in the rain.
Okay, I think we're still in the right tyres.
Maybe.
Low power traction control.
sure.
Apparently I'm still on the right tires. Oh shoot, I gotta remember what button it is when they frickin' call for the strategy change.
Oh god, my engine's so bad down the straightaway.
Probably just didn't notice till we had a bunch of fuel on board. Oh, sorry, Pylon. I'm not really sorry at all. You're a stupid turn.
Stupid.
I went ahead and set my tires to inners so that I don't have to worry about it. Wait, is my IC not new? Y'all saw that. Like, I chose a new IC. I'm fine.
Okay, the 4 forecast suggests this rain's going to keep getting stronger for at least the next 15 minutes.
Rain stronger 15 minutes. Cone your battery. Oh yeah, that's probably why I was slipping and sliding so much. Listen, it's not my fault they made that friggin' backwards. BillyStrange is out of the session.
I am? Sweet!
What happened?
Nothing, I'm still running.
What?
Okay, you're in the top 10.
Excuse? Well, it's a shame you died.
Right? I mean, I'm still here, but not.
That's great. Masters of Code.
Taking a lesson from Forza.
Still not a perfect situation, but I don't think we've got cause to move on to a different tyre yet.
Concerned about them getting their superhuman abilities in the changing conditions.
Mhm.
And it's happening. Oh, 3-second penalty. Cool. I mean, I knew it was coming,
Is that
but
you?
I was gonna crash if I didn't.
Pushing your luck on track limits too much, and we've been given a 3-second penalty.
I gotta say, I did not get a warning. They just went straight for the penalty.
Hmm.
I feel like
Interesting.
I should freaking go for enders already, but I
He
guess I'll
keeps
stay.
telling me to stay out.
I'm going. I don't know if that was illegal, but I'm doing it.
Nice. I saw that.
Probably wasn't legal. I gotta wait for 3 seconds anyway. Oh, they didn't wait. I guess they're just gonna add it to the end of the race. Okay.
Aston Martin will no doubt be very happy with that stop.
It was a good stop.
Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end.
That's a long time on inners. I'm hoping to get some undercut here. We turned off the realistic pit stops, is why. This is always one of the things that frustrates me about these games is when it rains, they don't have to like work up to speed. They just instantly go full rain speed.
Yeah. I don't even know what the strategy I changed to was, but I changed my
Okay,
strategy.
stewards have now disabled DRS. DRS is now disabled.
You should be on a good strategy here, though. I mean, you're probably struggling on those slicks.
I don't even know when it says I'm gonna pit. Like, I have no clue.
I'm impressed they actually had the foresight to make it not get wet under the bridges.
Right?
Oh, you can only take 5-second penalties. Weird. That's a choice.
All right. It's telling me to go in now. Right after I went by the pits. Thank you so much. Everybody else has gone to the pits but me.
Oh,
This is
no.
12.8
Sweet.
seconds.
Man, I'm hoping some people hadn't bit yet, because we lost some serious spots.
Yeah, push, push. Sure, buddy.
We see
Sure,
you're
you
on
do
the
this in the
absolute
rain.
wrong tire, but you should just go ahead and push.
Try to be so delicate on the throttle. Oh my god.
Mhm. It's not horrible on the inners. It's manageable. I'm glad it didn't go full wet.
Yeah, we're boxing.
You think?
I don't want to do this anymore. Oh, well, that was fun.
I can see a couple cars pitting.
That was me.
One of the Haas's, too. Yeah, we didn't gain any spots.
Might
I'm
be
surprised.
one person.
Yeah, I think it was you and some other Haas. I don't think I have any chance of points unless there's a failure or crash ahead of me. Especially with 3-second penalty.
Yeah, I lost a few spots doing what I did.
I'm sure. It's got to be pretty
You're
slippery on
freaking-
slicks.
Yeah. Your strategy sucks, crew chief. Engineer.
Yeah, I didn't even listen to them. I just pit on my own gumption.
Oh, I know. I was just, I'm trying to, like...
Trying to be a good team player.
Yep.
I really don't know that these tires are going to go to the end. It's not even that much rain.
Another 10 minutes? Sweet.
Of this rain?
Yep.
How come I didn't get that message? They just don't like to talk to me.
You're obviously doing better than me. I need all the help I can get.
Well, 10 minutes would not get us to the end of the race. So that could be interesting. God, this section kills me every time.
I'm catching. I'm digging myself out of this hole. Is not gonna happen. Not unless everybody has a massive fall off with their tires.
Yeah, I don't know what it's going to be like. I don't know if we're going to have a track that's too dry for these inners by the end.
I don't even know how hard I can brake going into a corner with these things. I think that's the only thing that ever bothers me about the wet stuff is when you don't run in consistent conditions.
Mm-hmm.
It's really frustrating because you don't get to do it often.
Right.
That happens in the real world. You have a completely different feel, though, in the real world. So stuff like this makes it just exponentially hard. Plus, I think their windscreen droplets are stupid.
Yeah.
I've never run in the rain and had it look like that, even on on my face shield. Like,
Okay, all right, just turn into me. That's fine. Warning collision. I hope you warned him. You have to leave it a
Manage my
space.
tires. He's telling me to manage my tires. Okay, buddy. I'm trying.
Manage them like you're a retail manager. Throw them a pizza party. Tell them not to unionize.
Will exacerbate the issue, so keep temps under control, please.
Temps under control. Temps under control. We're in Miami.
Oh my god.
Did you about die?
Yep. I was making a pass on Sergeant, just about shoved me in the fence. Oh, push me off the track. Cool.
Been there, done that.
And I still made the pass.
Okay, I know these conditions
Neener,
look pretty
neener.
terrible, but that water is draining okay. I think the intermediate is going to stay the tyre of choice for a while yet.
For a while.
That's for 17th. They're all right in front of me, too.
Yeah. Was that out of the session call just a premonition? Is it gonna happen?
Shh. We know how I am with these things.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 12.3 seconds.
The glow through turn 1 that makes the whole track look blue? I constantly am thinking I'm going off track there.
Blue, huh?
Yeah, it's like there's
My-
this blue teal reflection in turn 1.
Okay. Maybe I'm not looking in the right spot. Oh. Definitely not looking at the right spot now.
Billy
Just
doesn't have the blue.
completely-
Oh, cool, great. Thanks, game. Very helpful.
I was gonna say, I don't see it. Oh, what the fuck am I doing? Oh, that section was just the worst. Ah. Stupid track.
Man, I wish I didn't have this penalty.
Yeah, and I wish my engine wasn't bad and my crew chief didn't make a stupid call. There's all things that we want, Cone.
Botas, what are you doing?
Don't worry about the spin, let's just get back up to speed.
Caution.
Careful
It's
the
over.
next few corners, your rear tyres might be a bit hot now.
I don't even
Okay,
know
push,
really
push,
what
gap to
happened
the
there.
line.
It just
5.1 seconds.
It just decided it was done. It decided that grip was no more. Hi there, buddy. My rear tires are very angry now.
Oh, I saw that.
I didn't feel like I was even pushing it that hard. It's just like it. All of a sudden, the tires were like, "Ah, we're done." Good lord, they're really done.
Oh, you yard me on the straightaway. Oh, man. Oh, no.
Caution.
Virtual safety
Virtual safety
car.
car.
Oh, this is
Oh.
out.
Okay,
Oh.
slow down. Your delta's negative, which means you're going too fast.
I'm trying to
Reduce
slow
your
down.
pace.
Everybody else got to slow down
Right.
too. You can't park there, sir. Considering putting out new inners right here, but it's probably stupid.
Yeah, I have no idea. I thought about the same thing, but I'm like, it was so difficult to pass anyway, and I have no
Right.
straightaway speed.
Mm-hmm. I've got nothing to lose. I'm gonna do it.
No? Okay.
What's the difference between finishing 17th and 20th, really? Oh, it says Norris is still out there. Huh. I guess it was just a spin.
Go, no problems, really smooth.
Well, then why is the
That's
VSC still
mark
out?
Very happy with that stop.
Oh, now it's ending.
Oh, you dogs. That's not fair. It had me slow way, way down, and then all of a sudden it said 2 seconds, and then it's like, oh, we're going green.
Meanwhile,
That's not fair.
Magnuson is off track. Oh,
Yeah,
I guess he's
because
out.
he had the same thing. He ended
Oh.
up getting a penalty. Oh, that was messed up. That wasn't fair.
Okay, caution, caution.
Oh, yeah.
It's back.
Here we go.
Car is out. Reduce speed and maintain a
Here we
positive
go.
delta
Here we go.
range.
The
Right.
Codemasters.
Yeah, we're getting some good Codemasters here.
Slow your pace immediately.
Be nice
Yeah,
if it would
it
give us
said
an
slow down,
actual safety car.
right? It said slow down, and it was like, I don't know. All of a sudden I was like, maybe a second or two too fast. So I had to slow way down. Magnuson pulls completely to the side. And then,
I'm thinking he blew up.
Jesus. It's so hard.
Oh yeah, the Delta is
I
so
got a penalty?
laggy that it's impossible.
Wait, how did I get a penalty?
Delta too fast?
It went from green to when you make the sharp turn, all of a sudden you're 2 seconds fast.
Mhm.
And I'm like, that's not right. And now I'm 6 seconds behind. Please explain to me how that works.
I can't, because they can't.
Jesus. Of all the dumbass
Virtual
things,
safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until we get the green flags. VSC ending.
Virt-
Wait for the green.
stupid.
Oh, yeah,
and now
I
I'm
just-
3 seconds behind.
I just got another
and the
3
green
second
flag
penalty
goes out.
because they ended
That
it.
is
Okay, you've got a
Bullshit.
drive-through penalty.
Oh, I got a drive-through penalty.
Drive-through penalty.
that is absolute garbage.
It was like, you have 10 seconds to slow down. And then it was like, oh, sorry, we were just kidding. You no longer have that amount of time.
You're trying to not run into the cars in front of you, and you don't have an easy way of like,
Use the overtake button for more power.
Jesus Christ,
Not even driving anymore.
get the fuck out of here.
It really is a crappy game.
Good God.
I swear it didn't used to be this bad.
Our gap to the car in front is 5.8
I was pretty proud of how I was driving in the first half of the race, considering where I started. So I'm just going to pretend that the first half was the race. This half, not real.
I would just like the 5 seconds back that it forced me to give out of nowhere. Like, that's the part that irritates me.
Mhm.
It would go from 1 or 2 seconds red.
Oh
So,
yeah,
like,
same thing happened to
3
me.
seconds green.
Yeah, I was
don't-
suddenly 2 seconds up on the time, and then they just were like, "Oh, VSC is over, by the way," and I got a drive-through penalty for that.
Drive-through penalty. Fuck off.
Whoops! I'm trying to read their messages, and I missed the turn.
That's what I don't understand. It's like there's no regard in the game design for you to try and manage these things easily.
Right.
So why am I getting penalized for something that is incredibly, especially it's raining, you're on a street course, you're trying not to run into people, and you're trying to manage that gap. You don't have anybody in front of you. And when you follow the people in front of you, I was getting, that's when I got the penalty. I'm like, what are we doing?
I mean, every time that like the real F1 drivers play these games, they're like, "This game is harder than the real thing."
Just don't understand why you would make systems that are out to actually ruin your race. Just have the AI take over. Just do that.
Yeah, exactly.
I have the same chance of getting screwed by doing it manually as I do the AI. So just take me out of the equation then. Stupid. Absolutely stupid. If I had my time back, I'd be running right with the guys in front of me. Oh, fuck you. Stupid ass game.
Please turn.
Okay, gap ahead is
I've only got
23
23 seconds.
5 seconds.
Oh, full safety car this time.
Safety car. No overtaking. Reduce your pace. Keep your delta number positive as we form up.
Let me get my another drive-through here. I can feel it in my bones.
Right, drop your speed. Our delta's too low, and we're going to risk a penalty.
Well,
Slow your
I
pace
can't go
immediately.
any slower.
What a terrible track. What a terrible system.
I can handle the track. I cannot handle these completely game-breaking features that they force on you.
McFist Angry Billy is quite entertaining.
Right, the safety.
It's just awful. I don't understand. It's like nobody plays their own game.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what drives me nuts about most of this stuff is just... Oh, Christ, yes. Reduce my pace.
Yes, you could turn off safety cars in virtual safety cars, but that's... Oh, well, another penalty.
Okay, slow
Yep.
down, slow down. Your delta's negative, which means
But you should be able to run the systems that are available. If
Right.
you want to do manual, then do manual. But you're not. There is no accounting for what type of track you're on, obviously, and the conditions that you're in.
Did you witness that? I was 2 seconds up on Delta, and then all of a sudden I was negative 2 seconds.
That's exactly what happened to me.
That's inexcusable.
Why did? Oh, it still didn't let me do the drive-through, even though I went into the pits.
I think you have to do
What
it
the
during green.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was going into the pits. I'm the reason that the yellow happened. I mean, I hate this thing. What a terrible motherfucking game. I have more fun slamming my head in a toaster. This is what frustrates me about the racing and sim racing stuff. The attention to game design is non-existent.
And I don't even know what they're giving their attention to.
Well,
Like, there's nothing else in here that improves year to year.
The car behind has a drive-through penalty to serve. Drive-through penalty.
Yes, so do I. Moron.
this is the worst. Oh, it's the last lap anyways.
Oh yeah,
No, it's not.
we're not.
No,
gonna,
no,
we're not going to
three
go back
laps
to
ago.
green. No, I don't think. Maybe one lap, maybe. But then we got a pit on that lap anyway. So honestly,
Right.
we might as well
So-
just pull over and DQ, go to Dairy Queen.
I think that's just the most frustrating thing is it's not allowing you to have an enjoyable race.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I'm struggling back in 15th, I'm fine with that. I'm okay with just not driving good enough. What I don't like is just it taking the race out of my hands.
Yeah, what happens if a safety car finishes? Because I can't clear my drive-through,
I would disqualified.
probably. Does anybody know if that's actually a rule? Can you not drive through under yellow? I'm sure you can't. Because otherwise they'd be saying that I need to do it. We'll probably just get disqualified.
Yeah, it won't know what to do. So
What's really too bad is I was super worried about it being in the rain, and I actually kind of enjoyed driving in the rain. It was not that bad.
it's not. It really wasn't that bad. Like even on the wet or slicks,
Mm-hmm.
the lap before I pit, yeah, it was sketchy, but it wasn't as bad as it could be. or that I've had in the past. Look, I can get past the way it drives. Like,
Right.
okay, I don't really care for how it utilizes traction and the way that the card never feels really pointy unless you're on super fresh softs. Okay, fine. It's the systems around it that are really what's grinding my gears. I'm still trying to catch up to the field.
Me too. Me and Sergeant have just been going flat out.
Oh.
Oh, apparently they're going
Oh.
back to green.
Oh, I think my motor's letting go.
That'd be a fitting end.
Okay, let's get ready to go racing.
Why are you slowing down?
In this lap.
What are you doing? We're not caught up to the field.
No overtaking.
Oh, is that what it's doing? Is
Yeah.
it? Yeah, it's slowing me down. That's what it was doing. I thought my motor was letting go. Ah.
All right, well, I passed a guy so that I can go to the pits.
Okay, we've got 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Yeah. Stupid ass penalty.
Man, we were still 10 seconds behind the pack.
Stupid.
And I
There's
got a
no
penalty.
reason for that. Yeah, there's no reason for it. It just doesn't make any sense.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more.
I legit thought my engine was letting go because it slowed me down. I was like, oh, well, here we go.
I don't understand why it slowed you down. Like, that's not at all how
The whole
this
point was
works.
to catch up to the pack.
Right.
That's what it's telling you to do.
Wait, I still have a drive-through? Did I not just drive through?
Did you have 2?
I don't think that's possible.
I don't know. It's Codemasters. Cone, we are literally fighting each other for last.
I'm telling you, these games didn't used to be this bad.
Sure.
I don't think it's that they've probably gotten worse. It's that F1 keeps getting more complicated, and they don't know what to do. They don't know. They can't code themselves out of a box, so they just half implement all this stuff. Yeah, I served the first one.
Come sail away, come sail away, come sail away with me.
He's lost it. I'm going again.
Okay,
I'm
bye.
just gonna keep driving through. Yep.
Oh,
just
pit lane, you
drive through every
you
lap.
got what I need.
Hey, it looks
Let's
like
bring it home.
they.
Let's bring it home. Like there's some sort of accomplishment in what we're doing. Let's bring it home. Fuck you, crew chief.
Nope, still have a drive-through.
Oh, the best.
Another one. I'm gonna pit on the last lap.
Final lap. Let's go.
I'm just gonna keep pitting. My tires are so
21 seconds
cold.
behind. This is amazing. It just sucks because, like, I know the type of game that I'm playing. I understand all this. But if you're going to give me the options to have a somewhat, like, authentic experience,
Right.
then make sure that the systems that you're implementing actually work as intended. And if it doesn't, if it's too Sergio, good job, buddy. If it's not working as intended, simplify the procedure.
Right. Or, like, there's no reason. If VSCs are too hard for them to code, then yeah, as soon as the VSC comes out, the AI takes control.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Because that whole thing where I'm like 2 seconds in the green and all of a sudden I'm 2 or 3 seconds in the red and I just get a penalty. It's like, come on, you're not even giving me a chance.
Oh no, my time in WRC today was far better than this. Because that's like, yeah, I'm frustrated because I did bad, but I'm not constantly being just berated by the game. Let's see if I get disqualified. 19.
Oh, Carlos Sainz is the driver of the day. That's the biggest FU to me possible.
They've done it then. A truly magnificent win here at the Miami International Autodrome.
I'm just curious if I actually get disqualified or not.
Red Bull.
Yeah, I don't care about any of this. I'm over it.
Mm-hmm.
×2 plus 32 seconds? 23 seconds, I think it said. 23 seconds.
Sign up to do math.
For what? For what? Not that it matters, but it's still
I
angers
love
me.
how our level of irritation goes up with our voice.
Yeah. At 34.5, like I was doing decent lap times too. I could have easily been in the top 10. Well, I'm sick of seeing this.
Fun. When does the WRC thing end?
This is
I
how
think
good
it
Night
goes
Walter
through
has lived their life
tomorrow.
for 73 months. Box this lap.
Can you see the? Well, no,
Oh, hi, thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
I'm taking my wheel down.
Retep 998
Taking my computer
checked in.
down.
Which would you say is a worse experience?
Inspiring.
Your earlier drive in WRC today or this F1 safety